Hey folks, I'm Jane from Jane's Kitchen, and today we're making keto Ukrainian green borscht with chicken. This version predates beet borscht and uses chayote or turnip, not potato. It uses sorrel to get that green color. If you can't get your hands on sorrel, grab some spinach, add a little bit of lemon juice, and you're good to go. So let's get started. So the first thing you'll want to do is get your stuff together, your cutting board and mat. Grab an onion and slice it in half. Then make sure you peel off that outer covering because nobody wants that in their food. Let's be real here. Once you get that outer covering off of both halves of your onion, then pull out a couple of bay leaves from that pack in your pantry. Get your pot, add your onion to the pot and your bay leaves. Take your pot and fill it with water because you forgot to do that. And then start taking apart your chicken. Just cutting the wings off right now, and those wings are going to go into the pot with the onions and the bay leaf. Don't forget to turn the heat on, preferably to medium high. Now you're going to take apart the rest of your chicken. I forgot that my chicken was still frozen. You see that little ice chunk there. So this is going to take me a lot longer than I thought. But then I realized you don't have to watch all of this. So through the magic of video, there, that was easy. Now grab the back of that chicken and put it in the pot. Then season the rest of the chicken with salt and pepper. We're keeping it simple. Make sure that you do that on both sides. Put your chicken in a baking dish. You don't need anything else in there except that chicken and spices. Cover your dish with aluminum foil and do some dishes. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees. These drumsticks will cook for 45 minutes to an hour, but we're going to check for doneness anyway, and you'll see that in a moment. Now grab about 3 eggs from your fridge, put them in a pot of water, and prepare to boil them. Once those eggs reach a boil, turn off the heat and set them aside. Dice up a shallot and put it in a pan with some oil. Go ahead and saute that until they are translucent. Okay, let's check on our meat. Let's see how it's doing. Okay, it's looking pretty good there, but we're going to double check with the thermometer just to be sure. Dark meat should be at 175 or higher. Looks like we've reached that. White meat at 165. There we go. We're perfectly cooked. So we're just going to cover that with our foil again and set it aside. Okay, grab yourself half of a large peeled and washed carrot and grate that on a grater. Make sure you scrape all the carrot out of that grater to the best of your ability. And then you're going to saute that in a pan with a little bit of oil, just like you did the shallot. Once that is cooked, set that aside and peel your chayote. Now, this is purely for the low carb version. You can use potatoes if you want to, or to keep it low carb, you can use turnips. That goes in the pot along with the carrot. And don't forget to fish out the chicken back and those onions before you do this. Peel and quarter those eggs and set them aside. Add some dill. You're going to add that straight into the pot along with everything else. Next part, we're moving on to the sorrel. Again, you can use spinach with a little bit of lemon juice for this. Go ahead and cut the sorrel into strips. You're going to do the same thing with some green onion. Add some garlic. Do the same thing, chop it into bits. And then we're going to mix it all together. We're going to taste our broth first, and it should be chickeny and garlicky with a touch of salt and sweetness. So, put your plate down, put your bowl down, add some of that green onion and sorrel mixture that you just made, pour your soup in, add your eggs and your chicken, and get that photo op because the camera always eats first. The written recipe is listed in the description box. To see more recipes like this, don't forget to like, comment, share, and save this video. See you next time.